Have you ever wondered how someone comes up with a name for a brand or a YouTube channel? Well, on this video, we're going to share with you how we came up with our brand name. So stay tuned. Welcome back. If this is the first time we're meeting, I'm Don Reimel and this is Our Nomadic Story. And with my wife and I, we live an intentional life as nomads in our RV. And what we do is we generate content where it's either a weekly show, stories about our adventures, or informational videos just like this one. So have you ever wondered what process someone goes through to come up with a name for their YouTube channel or even their brand on social media? Well, we did, and we did that back in March of 2018. And at that time, the RV we had was a travel trailer, which happens to be what I'm filming in right now. And at that time, we were looking at how we were going to change our lives to move forward with living more intentionally and exploring the country and doing those type things. So as part of that, what we wanted to do was to share our travels and to help people, understand that they have choices with living intentionally. And so we started out by looking at how are we going to present ourselves. And as part of that was to come up with a name that we would use. And there are really two choices you have when you're looking at how you're going to brand yourself. You can either do personal branding, which we could use our name. We could be the channel, the Don Reimel channel, or the Reimels, or something along those lines. Or our choice is to make it something a little bit bigger and more flexible and more of a brand. And so what we did was we looked at it and said, well, is there anything we can find that rhymes with Reimel? And the answer is really no, nothing that's very poetic, nothing very nice. So what we chose to do instead is come up with some simple way that on social media and YouTube that we could share our ventures and have a name that was appropriate. So a couple of things that we wanted to look at after we decided not to use our names was, what is it we wanted to do? And what we decided we wanted to do is we wanted to share our story. So the first part of this was pretty quick, pretty easy, was in the fact as we said, we want to share our story. But what type of story do we want to share? Did we want to share our RV story? And we looked through that and thought through it and go, well, right now we're in the season of RV as a primary way for travel, but we also travel by plane. We take cruises. We look forward to, on a train, doing all types of travel like that. And we have done all kinds of travel like that. So we didn't really want to settle in on the word RV because that'd be kind of limiting as we changed our travel style later. And so we said, well, what makes sense? And we said, oh, nomad. Because we kind of live a nomadic experience that fits us. And as part of that, we looked at and started looking up for on social media and YouTube and as on websites. And we found out that nomad was something that was being used a lot. So we started looking more and more and we said, well, if we can't have nomad, how about nomadic? And so we went and did a URL lookup on a service to see if the name was available for Our Nomadic Story. And the URL was available. So we then said, you know what, we also want to be able to fit on social media. So we went on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook to see if Our Nomadic Story was being used anywhere. And it wasn't. So on the same day, in March of 2018, we went ahead and bought the URL, and we bought ournomadicstory.com. We also went out and opened accounts for Twitter, Instagram, and also created our Facebook page. And we're really happy with it because it kind of really sets the tone for what our brand is. So as part of that, we wanted to make sure that we could share our story and that we're nomadic and then have that all be a theme to go with living intentionally. So in our next video, we're going to cover how we came up with our logo. And so if you're interested in how we go from having a name to our decisions with a logo, stay tuned for it. And thank you for watching this video. And if you like this video, please put a like. If you have any suggestions or questions related to coming up with a name, just put it in the comments and I'll get back to you. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. Thank you.